Okay, because looking at Restream, it's saying it's streaming it.
Okay. Let me just share the screen.
Okay.
And I don't actually see. So it says it's live. So let's just go see if it's live.
Okay.
And for those of you who may be watching this on there, you know, we're always learning new stuff. And so I am not sure that this is live. Nope. That's not what I want to do. It says it's streaming.
Yes, I'm looking at, you know, on the Restream.
Can you look on YouTube and Facebook to see if it's live on there?
Okay, hold on one second. Let me go to Facebook first. True Colors Inc. Colors Inc.
It's live now. So it's definitely
Yeah.
it's definitely going live on, it's definitely on YouTube. So I'm going to share my screen and show something on YouTube so that that they're not looking at us.
That's right.
Talking about this.
And
so hi, everybody.
Hi, everyone. We just did getting prepared, and you're live on Facebook.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to share my screen. And
pretty picture.
That's a pretty picture. Okay, that's the wrong screen. So I've got to actually open it up before I can do that. So hold on one second. You know what I'm going to show right now is I'm going to show a video, a small video of the True Colors sponsors, because they're the ones who sort of make everything possible.
Okay. And I'm going to go off screen. I'm technical, so I just want to come back. I'm going to stop. Okay. You won't see me, just a logo.
Oh, that's the wrong one. Okay. So let me get back up here. You know, I really thought I had this down this time, but let me show you something else instead. The video that I got, the one that I opened. I got to find the right one. I don't know if I did the right one. Okay. No sound from the video. There's no sound from the video. There's no sound. She said there's no sound. I shut this off. Is full screen on there?
Yes, it's full screen. Are you seeing my chat messages? Yes, it's full screen. Right. Well, I'm asking you, do you have a headphones plugged into your
Where's your voice coming from?
Yes, it's full screen. Right. I'm asking, do you have a headphones plugged into your voice coming from? Headphones plugged into your 60 seconds.
It's been wonderful seeing over the years how many more people are coming and how many people are opening up to their parents and being accepted. And that's, I mean, what's better than that?
These young kids give me hope and make me proud of who I am. They are part of my family, and I'm thrilled to come back every time.
anybody that you want to be. You can love whomever you will. You can travel any country where your heart leads, and know we will love you still. You can live by yourself. You can gather friends around. You can choose one special one. But the only measure of your words and your deeds will be the love you leave behind when you're gone.
One of the moments that touched me the most was when a kid came up to the microphone and said, how many of you have felt alone sometimes? And people, like the whole room raised their hand. And he said, how many of you felt alone here today? And not a hand went up in the room. That just, I was like, yeah, that's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Wow, that brought back some memories for sure. That was from the 2010 conference. So really that was 9 years ago. Yeah, I thought I looked a lot younger then. So I'm going to show you another video in just a couple of minutes. The next video is from TD Bank. But before we do that, I want to do a quick little commercial. So those of you who've been to the conference before know that we normally do a big fundraiser at the conference that my wife and all her whole family basically come together and sell all kinds of, sort of queer gear in the resource room. And that money that is raised during that time is used to provide scholarships and to make sure that the conference is accessible to as many people as possible. Obviously, we can't do that this year. We've actually have over $15,000 worth of merchandise that we can't really sell online. It's just cost prohibitive, and we'll have to wait and see if any of the prides are going to happen in person this year. But one of the things that we do have is some face masks. My sister-in-law, Kara, wanted to do something. She's always been very involved in the fundraiser together with my wife, Holly, and her sister Joy, and Joy's wife Debbie, and my mother-in-law Joan. So what she did is she started putting together masks, and so we've got masks in really pretty much all of the identities that you might be able to imagine. That that there's so many different flags now, and so they're also reversible, so that if you don't want to wear your identity in a particular situation, you can turn it inside out. So these are all handmade. They're handmade with absolute love. It's a CDC recommended design and fabrics. It's 100% cotton in the white ones, and the pride flag is polyester. All the other flags, the white flags are cotton, the pride flags are polyester. They're available in 6 main pride flags: rainbow, lesbian, bi, trans, pan, and asexual. They're reusable, they're rewashable, and they'll be ordering details soon. We're thinking probably a sliding scale, maybe between $10 and $12. But what would be really helpful for us is if in the reactions and in the comments, if you were able to say, is this something that you would want? Like, would you buy this? Because then we would have an idea of of how we might get it ready to be able to send it out. So that's one little commercial. The other thing is the MiniCon series is completely free. So we're not charging anybody for any of this, although we are paying many of the presenters and the people that are participating, not all of them, but some of them, especially the ones for whom, their income has been dramatically impacted by the pandemic. So if you like the content and you want to support the work that True Colors does all year long, please feel free to go to our website at ourtruecolors.org and make a donation. There's a donate button right on the site, and you can go from there. So thanks. That's all I want to say about money. I'm going to now go show you another video. This video was created by TD Bank, and I don't know how to stop it. Well, this video was created by TD Bank. They are a premier sponsor of the True Colors Conference. They provided over $10,000 in scholarships for young people to attend last year, the year before, and again this year. And the money that this year was put into sort of reserve for scholarships later on in the year. So I'm going to share my screen in a second. And part of the problem is that as soon as I hit the video, it takes up the whole screen and I can't get to. Here we go. Here we go.
Girl toys in our house. Now, Emily turned everything into a girl toy or a girl's outfit. And she wore towels on her head. That was her long hair. We were like, okay, well, maybe we have a son that's going to be gay. And that was fine with us. Ever since probably the age of 3 or 4, when I could express myself, I've always gravitated towards the Barbies and dolls, makeup in the hair, and I've never wanted to play with trucks or Legos or anything like that. You had to pretend to be a boy. Yeah, I had to pretend to be someone that I'm not. Like, I've always known that I'm a girl, but I didn't know what was happening. And I never saw some of his transgender. I didn't know what transgender was until I saw Josh Jennings on that Barbarossa special. I was like, that's me. This is everything that I've been going through. I finally have the word. So then I started learning about transgender. And then we went to a conference in Philadelphia, which is the largest transgender health conference we met Jazz. And we saw her again here 4 years ago. She was the keynote speaker.
Welcome. It is my job, my pleasure, my delight to welcome you to True Colors 25, the 25th anniversary of us creating a world where every human being belongs. I want you to look at the person sitting next to you and tell them you belong. Tell them I am so glad you are here.
It was an explosion.
I can't turn it up. It's up as high as it goes. It's as high as it goes.
Sort of like so scared, and like they had their heads down and they were looking serious. And by the end of the day, it was just so amazing. So the kids that helped organize it said, "We got to keep doing this. People come and participate and are engaged in the conference. Come away and be able to imagine a world in which everybody can have." And people get to play with their whole selves.
I was not out, but after the conference, I did come out to my parents.
True Colors is a great way to explore yourself and learn to be more comfortable with yourself and find people who will support you.
Knowing what you are and having pride into that and stuff like that. Knowing who your friends are and having pride that you know. So this is what that conference brings, and it's really important. It's not just, it gives an opportunity for people to, learn things and to have an opportunity of personal growth. You find great people. I found my best friend through this conference.
It doesn't really exclude anyone specific. It includes allies, includes if you're, not queer or not queer identifying.
People on the outside, not giving them the time of day to even pay attention to their own gender identity and stuff like that. So just knowing that they grew from it, it's just an amazing thing.
We hope you have an amazing weekend with old friends and new. We hope that you're inspired and that you inspire one another.
As a father of 4 young adults, I never thought I would say thought leadership and teenagers in the same sentence. What I love about the conference is that what I'm seeing is that the youth today are not apologizing for who they are. They're really saying, how are you going to help us?
I love the fact that we've been able to get all these students to come in from all over to be a part of it and show their true colors.
Being able to come to something like True Colors is really a once in a lifetime opportunity for them.
You know, kudos to the youth for coming out, being so self-aware and so brave, you know, I care and being extra self-identified. I think it's just amazing. And
I think we all remember what it was like to be a teenager. It's hard. Everybody just wants to be accepted, and just to see your joy here. It's really hard not to feel it. And you just like that everywhere all the time. I'm so happy that True Colors is a thing that's been going on for 25 years. It's so amazing how the world is opening up. And obviously, the world has more to go. There's always progress that can be made, but this is still pretty good progress.
All right, so we're back. I hope you enjoyed the videos. It's about 1:41 right now, so we're going to take a short break, and we will be back live at 2 o'clock to begin the second of our 6-session MiniCon series. Today's session is going to focus on gender. And we have a special guest joining us who just came on board yesterday, Jennifer Levi, who's the director of the trans rights program at GLAAD, is coming on to talk with us about the really disgraceful ruling by the civil rights organization as part of the Federal Department of Education that made the ruling somehow that trans girls are not girls. And so Jennifer's going to talk about that ruling and give us some ideas about how we might fight back. Come back at 2. We're going to start with a youth panel of young people talking about their lives and experiences as trans and non-binary young people. That'll be followed by Jennifer. Then Marcel Jennings will be on talking about his journey. And Dr. AJ Eckert talking about various healthcare options for trans and non-binary folks. And we'll close with Scott Turner Schofield, one of the first transgender actors on, I think maybe even the first trans actor on daytime television, and certainly the first daytime television star, trans star who was nominated for an Emmy for his performance. So it'll be very exciting to see them. Thanks.